Well, we are tracking the fallout today from a major court ruling that just came out a couple of hours ago. A federal judge ordering the FDA to drop age restrictions on emergency contraceptives like the so-called morning after pill within the next 30 days. This judge is saying within the next 30 days, this thing needs to be available over the counter to anybody who wants it. And that means women and girls of any age can get these at any time without a prescription, without parental permission, or even parental notification. Stacey Nelkin is a parenting expert and founder of the website The Daily Affair. Jamu Green is a former president of the Women's Media Center and a Fox News contributor. So this so-called morning after pill is controversial because the way it works is it prevents a fertilized egg from implanting in the uterus. And, you know, a fertilized egg is a fertilized egg. If it implants in the uterus and makes it 9 months, it will unquestionably be a baby. And yet, if you take the morning after pill, implantation is not likely to happen. So, Jamu, your thoughts on this judge telling Kathleen Sebelius, who said, I don't think this is appropriate, Judge, that he's going to overrule her?
Well, Secretary Sebelius and President Obama, the administration has been talking out of both sides of their mouth on this. And so the judge is absolutely right. In the words of the CEO of the center that brought this lawsuit, science finally prevailed over politics. The doctors have said that this is emergency contraception. You know, this is not the abortion pill, as the opponents want to call it. This is allowing young women, empowering them to go into not just a pharmacy. Think about, sometimes pharmacies are closed. Sometimes pharmacists put barriers and obstacles in front of these young women. It's perfectly healthy. A 17-year-old can go in and buy Advil. They should be able to go in and buy this pill as well.
But can an 11-year-old do it?
Right. Here's the thing. You can't have a 13-year-old going into a drugstore to purchase antidepressants without a parent's permission. You can't have a 13-year-old going in getting antibiotics. This is a pill that enters your body. I am 100% pro-choice and women's having productive rights. Absolutely. The real issue here is 13-year-olds should not be having sex. They are saying...
But they are having sex.
Well, I know.
And we can't live in some kind of like fantasy world that young people, that teenagers aren't having sex. And we are still looking at the issues of not having comprehensive sexual education. They're having sex. We need to deal with this in a rational way.
What about
medical professionals have said it should
What
be
about,
done.
okay, so if you're, you know, acknowledging the reality that sadly some of them are having sex, some of them get pregnant. This sort of takes it away from any parental involvement.
Exactly.
And just says to the young woman, go to CVS and deal with it on your own.
Exactly.
If you want.
Right. And that is the big problem. If a parent is not knowing that their 13-year-old is having sex, there are going to be even bigger problems happening. So it's incumbent upon us mothers to know whether our children are sexually active. And a 13-year-old who is sexually active is going to be doing other things, and it would be horrible. I am the product of teenage parents, and I can tell you, you know, you don't want children who are 13 having children.
But
so
children
the pill
who are 13
is great, but not
probably not talking to their parents if they are engaged in sexual activity. And it's not just 13-year-olds. I mean, I'll sit here and admit I lost my virginity at the age of 16.
Whoa, Jamu!
I was probably late along the lines for many of my friends. This is a reality. This is what the medical professionals have said.
And I just want to jump in on that because just to back you up on that.
For playing politics.
Just to back you up on this, I mean, listen to the list of folks who have been recommending unrestricted access for years. The American Medical Association, the American Congress of Obstetricians, you'd think I of all people would have that one down, and gynecologists, American Academy of Pediatrics. I mean, the doctors who look after our kids are saying they should do this. And the other thing, Stacey, is I remember Ron Paul, who's a doctor as well, was talking about during the presidential campaign. You know, this is basically, the morning after pill is basically like a birth control pill times 2 to 5. Like you can kind of you can make your own if you just take a couple doses of birth control.
And they shouldn't be.
You need a parent's permission to get birth control pills. A 13-year-old cannot just go to a pharmacy and get birth control pills. You need the permission from your parents who take you to the OBGYN to get them. This is a pill, and believe me, I think it is an amazing thing, but it is Plan B, not Plan A. You make it so widely accessible.
What about that, Jamu? What about, why not make it, I mean, don't you have to go into the pharmacist and even like do FaceTime if you want to get Sudafed now, right? They've taken that from the shelves. why not say, okay, you may not be talking to your parents at age 13 about having sex, but you get pregnant and you need Plan B. That is something you need a prescription for, and a doctor can give it to you, but you got to go to your parent at that point and still keep it prescription based.
Well, the reality is this pill is put into use before you get pregnant. So if you're talking about saying to a 15-year-old, you've had sex, there was an accident, it was not your desired
They take it when they
intent.
don't know whether they're pregnant.
You don't know, and it needs to be pretty immediate. You know, what are you going to say?
24
You
to
have
48 hours
this
after intercourse.
Conversation with your parents. When you look at the women who are really affected by this, it is the younger women, it is women of color, it is women who are in lower income situations.
Right.
There are lots of factors for that 24 to 48 hour period where these kids may not be able to have the opportunity to have the conversation. My bottom line is the doctors have said it's good. My OBGYN says it's good.
The pill is
kids
good.
should be able to
Totally
do this.
agree.
That's whose advice I should
And then you
listen
wonder,
to, not
whether
politicians.
you do wonder in this pill's defense, in this judge's defense, whether this is a pill that will prevent, an abortion of a more fully developed fetus down the line. If this woman is determined to take the morning after pill, maybe she should be determined to have an abortion later on. I don't know where the ethics of that are drawn, but a good debate. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
By the way, they say they are not sure whether they are going to appeal this judge's ruling, the administration. Well, a 15-year-old high school student from Wisconsin getting national attention as educators investigate whether he was bullied for his political views, not by his classmates, but by his teachers. He is here live. Plus, movie critics giving